The shocking announcement made by Penelope Cruz and Johnny Depp. That will shock everyone. By entertainment correspondent name Los Angeles. October 11th, 2025. In a move that no one in Hollywood or the world saw coming. Penelope Cruz and Johnny Depp have made an emotional and life-changing revelation that has stunned their fans and reignited conversations about love, fate, and second chances. After decades of friendship, professional collaboration, and mutual admiration, the two Oscar-winning stars have publicly confirmed their romantic relationship, calling it a bond that destiny refused to let fade. For years, rumors swirled about the deep connection between Depp and Cruz, whose on-screen chemistry in films like Blow, 2001, and Pirates of the Caribbean, On Stranger Tides, 2011, captured the world's imagination. Yet both actors always kept their private lives fiercely guarded. That is, until now. A moment that stopped Hollywood in its tracks on Friday evening. Social media exploded after a joint post appeared simultaneously on Johnny Depp's and Penelope Cruz's verified Instagram accounts. The post, simple yet powerful, showed a black and white photograph of the two holding hands on a quiet beach in France, with a caption that read, "Sometimes the most unexpected chapters are written by the heart itself." JNP. Within minutes, the post had garnered millions of likes, thousands of comments, and waves of disbelief. Could it be true? Was this just nostalgia for their long friendship? Or something deeper? Just hours later, the mystery was put to rest. Their representatives confirmed in a statement to Variety and The Hollywood Reporter that Depp and Cruz are officially in a relationship, describing their bond as the result of years of respect, care, and shared creative fire. From co-stars to confidants, their story began nearly a quarter of a century ago. In 2000, a then-rising Spanish actress named Penelope Cruz was cast alongside Johnny Depp in the crime drama Blow. Their characters shared a tender yet tragic connection, and even off-camera, their friendship blossomed instantly. They had this magnetic energy, recalls Ted Demi's former assistant, who worked closely on the set. They were always laughing, always challenging each other's ideas about acting and art. You could sense a creative chemistry that went beyond the script. Over the years, their friendship remained steadfast. When Penelope married fellow actor Javier Bardem in 2010, Johnny sent a handwritten note wishing them a lifetime of art and happiness. When Johnny faced public turmoil years later, Penelope publicly defended him, writing a heartfelt letter describing him as a kind, generous friend and a true gentleman. It was clear their bond had never faded, but few imagined that, decades later, it would evolve into something more profound. The announcement, an evening in Paris, according to sources close to both actors, the announcement was the culmination of months of reflection. They reconnected last year, while working on a European project together, a close friend revealed. They spent time in Paris during pre-production and realized how naturally their connection had deepened. It wasn't about rekindling an old flame. It was about recognizing a truth that had always been there. The pair reportedly chose to go public now because, as Johnny is said to have told friends, "We wanted to live in honesty, not in rumor." A source added that the decision came after a private dinner at the Hotel Costas, where they celebrated Penelope's birthday with a small circle of friends. Later that evening, they decided to make their relationship public on their own terms. Hollywood Reacts, the entertainment world, has erupted with reactions ranging from disbelief to heartfelt support. Fellow actors and directors who have worked with both stars have expressed nothing but admiration. Actress Helena Bonham Carter, one of Depp's longtime collaborators, posted on X, formerly Twitter, "They've always had that timeless spark. The world just finally caught up, wishing them joy and peace." Meanwhile, director Pedro Almodovar, a close friend of Penelope's, told Spanish media, "Penelope has always followed her heart. If she's chosen Johnny, it's because she sees the light of sincerity in him." Fans, too, have been vocal. Many recalled the duo's electric on-screen chemistry and the emotional depth they brought to their roles. One viral tweet read, "We spent years watching them pretend to fall in love in movies. Turns out the real story was happening behind the scenes." An intimate look at their bond in a joint interview released. Saturday morning, both Cruz and Depp spoke candidly about their decision. "It's strange," Penelope said softly. "We've known each other for half our lives. I've seen him through storms and triumphs, and he's seen me through my own. One day I realized that the way I looked at him hadn't changed. It had just deepened." Depp, sitting beside her during the interview, nodded thoughtfully. "There's a peace that comes when you stop running from what's already written in your heart," he said. "Penelope has always been my friend, my muse, and now she's the person I wake up grateful for." According to insiders, the two plan to divide their time between Los Angeles, Paris, and Johnny's estate in the south of France. The couple is reportedly keeping their schedules flexible to prioritize privacy and personal time together. Reflections on timing and fate. For many, the revelation seems to mark a full-circle moment in both stars' lives. After years of navigating fame, heartbreak, and reinvention, they now appear to have found serenity in each other's company. Hollywood psychologist Dr. Elaine Marks, who often comments on celebrity relationships, notes, "There's something beautiful about this. They met when they were young, ambitious, and untested. Now they're both older, wiser, and perhaps ready to love without pretense. It's not just romantic, it's redemptive." Indeed, both actors have weathered their share of public scrutiny. Depp's career endured controversy and legal battles. Cruz, meanwhile, balanced motherhood with international acclaim, all while maintaining an unblemished reputation. They're coming together now, after all that life has thrown at them. Feels almost poetic. Fans rediscover the magic within hours of the announcement. Fans flooded social media with clips from Blow and Pirates of the Caribbean, On Stranger Tides, highlighting their undeniable chemistry. Old interviews resurfaced, showing Johnny praising Penelope's fiery intelligence, and Penelope calling Johnny a poet in disguise. A trending hashtag, Penelope Forever, reached over 30 million impressions in less than 12 hours. Major fan pages posted side-by-side photos of them over the decades. Captioned, "It was always you." Netflix even reported a spike in streaming numbers for their past collaborations, as audiences revisited the films that first brought the two together. Private but proud. Despite the overwhelming attention, both Cruz and Depp have asked for understanding and respect. Their joint statement concluded with, "Our connection is something we've chosen to share, not to exploit. We're grateful for the kindness of those who have supported us as artists and as people." Close friends say the pair are considering a private celebration later this year, possibly in Mallorca or at Depp's villa in Plan de la Tour, France, while no official wedding talk has surfaced. Rumors abound that the two exchanged symbolic rings months ago during a quiet trip to Menorca. A romantic legacy in motion beyond the glamour and gossip. There's a deeper resonance to their story. In an industry known for fleeting romances, the union of Penelope Cruz and Johnny Depp feels like a return to something timeless, an old-fashioned kind of love grounded in friendship and mutual respect. Veteran entertainment journalist Carla Monroe summed it up perfectly. "It's not about shock value. It's about two souls who finally arrived at the same destination after taking very different roads. And perhaps that's why this revelation has struck such a chord. For fans who grew up watching them transform cinema with their intensity and artistry, seeing them unite off-screen feels like a storybook ending no one expected, but everyone secretly wanted. A new chapter as the dust settles and the headlines fade. One thing is certain, Johnny Depp and Penelope Cruz's announcement has rewritten the narrative of both their lives. Theirs is not a tale of youthful infatuation or Hollywood convenience. It's a testament to enduring connection. A love that survived distance, careers, and time itself. In the words of Penelope herself, during the closing moments of the interview, "Sometimes life separates you, so it can bring you back together at the right time." Maybe this was always meant to happen, and as Johnny smiled, looking at her the way audiences have seen him look at no one else, the message was unmistakable. After decades of waiting, love had finally found its way home. So my dear friends and my kind family, if you find this video as interesting and informative, then you have to subscribe the Celebrity Aura channel. And to like the video, I wish you best of luck. Please take care of yourself and yours. Good luck!